Hello there, this is Dr. Craig Hain. My students call me Dr. Dell, and this is a video about the Triad Math Tribe. And the video is right below here, and you can download the PDF that I'm going to be talking about in the video, and so you don't have to take notes. Now, the Triad Math Tribe is something that's fairly new. I had originally called it an army, because quite frankly, we're in a lot of wars these days, and the ultimate global mission of the Triad Math Tribe will be to eliminate all wars. But our first mission for you is to improve the life of any Triad Math Tribe member. So if you join the tribe, then the mission will be to improve your life. Now you can go to another website that I've linked here, triadmaththing.com/TMA, which is where I call it the Army, and it describes it and gives it to you in great detail, just what it's all about, how you can join it, no risk, and so on. But let me just go ahead and tell you a little bit about it now. First of all, here's a question for you. What is your life full of? Anybody's life, really. And my answer to that would be problems and opportunities. We've always got problems coming up. Things happen. All sorts of things happen beyond our control. And opportunities always come along. Sometimes we don't perceive them. Sometimes we do. Well, what's the result of the fact that we have a lot of problems and opportunities? What's the result of that? Well, the result of that is actions. You take actions based on your life, your problems, your opportunities, and your actions have consequences. Now, that's what this tribe is all about. Wisdom, I define wisdom to mean understanding the consequences of actions that you might take. And so the whole idea of the Triad Math Tribe is to help you acquire wisdom so that you'll then be able to figure out what actions you should take to get the consequences that give you what you consider to be your optimal life. And that'll depend on the environment you're in. Our environments are all different. And of course, you have to define what you want as an optimal life, and that'll vary from person to person. As a member of the Triad Math Tribe, you're going to be given both a lot of wisdom that I've acquired over the years that have helped me lead a wonderful life. I've been very fortunate. I've had wonderful teachers, a lot of experiences, lots of problems, lots of opportunities, and I've had a wonderful life. And the reason is what I've learned from so many other people and the wisdom I acquired. Now, wisdom can be very difficult to acquire. There's different ways you can do it. And I'll talk about that in just a minute. If you do join the Triad Math Tribe, we have one rule that you have to follow. And that is you have to be helpful and you have to be honest to all your other fellow TMT members. That's all. Helpful and honest. Now you may say, well, tribe, what do you mean by tribes? What is tribalism? Well, a tribe is a group of human beings, I call them sapiens, that live with a certain set of beliefs and certain rules of behavior. Now, there's all kinds of tribes. Some of these beliefs and rules will be written down, and some will just be understood by the tribe members. But if a tribe member does violate one of the behaviors, then that member can be expelled from the tribe, and that will happen often. So you got to be very aware of both the beliefs and the rules of behavior. Now, the facts are, you're a human being, we're sapiens, we're organized into tribes, and we have been throughout our entire history. Some tribes are very, very small. The smallest tribe you can have is yourself, tribe of one, but most of us have a small tribe of a family and friends. Then you can have a little larger tribe that you're a member of. And then that can be a member of a somewhat bigger tribe, and so on. And you can have tribes then that are very large. And a lot of times you'll have two tribes that kind of overlap each other. In fact, most small tribes are contained in larger tribes. Now, the facts are a sapien, a human being, you can be a member of many different tribes, but you usually have a core tribe, I call it, of your immediate family and friends. And the tribes you're members of are going to vary over time because people come and go into the tribes. After all, as we move along, people are born, people die, people move around. You can even be a visitor to a tribe. Over the years, I've visited many, many tribes that I wasn't a member of, but I visited them. And as long as you respect the behaviors of the tribe you're visiting, you can often be accepted. Now, here's a fact of life that you know about. Some tribes hate other tribes for whatever reasons, and they try to harm and destroy them. And this is what I call wars. There's some large wars, huge wars, some little wars. The facts are, in my judgment, most wars actually harm both tribes. Even the winning tribe can be harmed, and of course, the losing tribe can really be harmed. History, what we call history, in my view, is simply stories of tribal actions, things that have happened to tribes. And these history stories are usually what I call fiction, meaning the historian looks at certain facts, makes certain interpretations, and is usually a member of the winning tribe. One great story that's semi-fictional, actually, by James Clavell is a book he wrote called King Rat. And I love that story because it's about a prison camp in World War II. And there are many, many tribes in this story that conflict with each other. Some get along, some disagree, some conflict. And people have their beliefs, and sometimes they have to change them to alter their behaviors. And it's really quite demonstrable of what you can go through in your life. Another great story I read even before that is Les Miserables by Victor Hugo. That's a great story about tribes. The Bible and the Quran, religious stories have stories in them, and they're generally speaking, they're about tribes and how just various tribes affect each other, and how there's leaders of tribes and victims of tribes and so on. Now, are these stories fictional or not? Well, you decide that. That's up to you. Mark Twain is a great American author, had some really wonderful tribal stories. In fact, what are your favorite stories? I didn't think in terms of tribes when I was younger, reading stories. And now I go back and think about virtually everything in history and the stories I read in terms of tribes. Now, what's this about? Well, here's a huge opportunity for you. You can join the Triad Math Tribe for only $30 a month, and it's risk-free. If you don't want to remain a member once you join it, you can withdraw anytime. And if you withdraw in the first 30 days, that initial $30 you paid is going to be returned to you. So there's no risk at all. And I will tell you this, you can learn an awful lot in those 30 days. So you can get a tremendous amount of benefit and information for free if you join and drop out before the end of 30 days. I don't think you will. I don't think I think when you see the value of it, you're going to stay in it. Now, to learn about that, I actually had a website, triadmathinc.com/TMA. That stood for Triad Math Army. And that's where you're going to go. You click on that link and you'll go there and you'll learn all about it. And as a matter of fact, I have an 18-minute video that really describes in great detail a lot of the things you're going to get from the tribe. And you can even download a PDF that goes with that to see a lot of the benefits you're going to get. So go watch that 18-minute video. And this is really the introductory video to somebody that's joined the tribe. So pretend you've joined, and you'll see what you can get out of it. Now, I have some better news for you. You can make some money, and you can help other people. How can you do that? Well, let's say you join the tribe, and you see the great value of it. Well, you can encourage anyone that you believe would benefit from joining the tribe to join it. Simply tell them about it and send them to this website or the TMA website and tell them about your experience as a member, why you believe it was valuable for you, why you think it might be valuable for them, how they can join for no risk. And here's what happens. If you've done that, let's say you're an X member. I'm a math guy, so if you are a member, I'll call X, and you recruit another member, we'll call it Y, to join the Triad Math tribe. Then you, X, are going to be paid 1/3 of what Y pays. So if Y, for example, is paying $30 a month, we're going to pay you $10 a month. And it goes a step further. If Y then goes out and recruits another member, I'll call it Z, of course, Y is going to get 1/3 of Z's payments, but you are going to get 1/6 of it. So that'd be $5 a month if they were paying 30. So this is like a multi-level, only just two levels deep. Now, what this means is there's no upper limit on how much you could earn. So if you should go out and start recruiting lots and lots of members, you can make lots and lots of money. If you go out and recruit a couple of members, new members, basically you're paying $30 a month and you'll be earning $30 a month. And so you're in it for free. And that may be all you want to do. Just tell a couple people you know, friends, they join. But you might want to be more aggressive and tell lots more people. And if you do, you can make a lot more money. And there's no limit to it. No limit to it. Let's say you went out and used social media and really worked at it and talked to lots of people and went to your church and your clubs you're members of and all sorts of things. And let's say you got 1,000 members to join. And you were making $10 a month off each one of them. You'd be making $10,000 a month. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm not predicting that. I do believe that will happen for some tribe members because 1,000 isn't very much in terms of how many people are there today, young adults that would like to improve their life just in the United States. And the answer is over 50 million. It's a huge number that would like to improve their life. So 1,000 is like a drop in the bucket. Guess what? There's even more. Triad Math has a 6-tier math program that you're going to learn all about. And it starts with practical math that you can learn very quick and easy and get you ready for a great job without going to college. It gives you the foundation for it. And you can enroll your immediate family members, if you have some, into this program. It's sort of like a family plan. If you go to homeschoolertoday.com, and there's a link there, and you go there, you'll learn all about this math program. It's a phenomenal program, what it does. It'll absolutely amaze you what the thing does, and you'll love it, and so forth. And all your family, you and your family can enroll in it and learn the math that you might want. So that is, in fact, then something you're going to get in addition. Now, I'll just remind you once again what our global mission is for the Triad Math Tribe, is to eliminate wars. I believe, I'm Dr. Dell, and I believe that with modern technologies, we sapiens can destroy what we call modern civilization if we do not evolve to eliminate major wars. What do you think? That's my belief. I'm more worried about that than I am about something hitting the earth and eliminating like the dinosaurs. What about nuclear war? Well, we've been under that threat for 70 years. But biological war today, there's things we can do with modern technology that could create tremendous biological war. Space satellites. Think of all the things you could do with space satellites. Just imagine if we lose our internet. Suppose you lost your smartphone. Suppose you lost electricity. Cyber war. The new AI, artificial intelligent technologies, are phenomenal, and they're very scary. I think that all of these things can be controlled if we go about it in the right way. I happen to think that today we live in what we might call the best of times, but at the same time, we're living in what I call the most dangerous of times. I think this is maybe the first time really in our history there's probably 10 different ways we could destroy civilization. And we have to be educated enough and have enough wisdom to not do that. So the Triad Math Tribe is ultimately devoted to making these the best of times. So if you join the Triad Math Tribe, You're really doing it to improve your own life dramatically, improve the lives of many, many other people, hopefully millions of people, and eliminate wars and create the best of times. So I just encourage you, go join the Triad Math Tribe by going to triadmathinc.com/TMA. That's what I originally called it, the Army. Same thing. When you go there, you'll be able to join. And by the way, we've created an AI bot that will answer some questions for you. It's kind of fun to look at and play with. So you could click on that AI bot and ask it questions just for the fun of it. And I have an 18-minute video now that really tells you what you're going to really truly get out of the Army, along with a PDF that comes from that video, and so then you're going to really understand and learn it. So this is Craig Hain, Dr. Dale, and I hope that you go and join the Triad Math Tribe. And if you do, we'll be having lots of communication. See you later. Bye-bye.